Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna talk about these two, Bell and Howell, or Bell Howell, however you want to call them. These are two lights that I got from Walmart. Well, initially I got only one. Then I realized that this one was not working. Well, what didn't work is the battery. It would take 7 to 8 hours to fully charge it. Then I would turn it on, and it would last maybe 35 minutes the first month and a half. Then it would go lower and lower, and at this point it will only last around 15 to 18 minutes tops. And I'm talking about the first 5 to 7 minutes full light, and the rest of it complete dim light. And one of them I think is actually charged, as you see this one, and this one is charged too. But there's a problem. If I leave them like this, with the light off, as you see, this one is already dim. And I only turn it on for maybe 10 minutes. And I will speed up the process here and we'll leave them on just for a few minutes. And you'll see yourself that this will actually just drop dead by itself without anybody touching it. And I think I waited enough now. As you see, the lights are extremely dim. Extremely dim. I wish I could explain to you how bad this looks here in person. But let me draw a comparison right here. Let me put this on the side. This is the light being emitted by this one here, right? And this is a light with less LEDs attached to it. Let me turn this on. This is a light, and this is our light. As you see, it's not even comparable. And let's say you say, oh, maybe this is too big of a light. Well, let me show you something that's even smaller. You agree this is a pen light? You know, tiny thing that you bought from Harbor Freight? You see that? They're both bigger than these. Well, the brighter than these. As you see, these lights died prematurely. And it was not even 10 minutes right now. Not even 10 minutes. That's ridiculous, okay? Now let's continue with the rest of this video. Here we go. And let's turn them off. And that's high. By the way, if I turn them to high, they will not even try. That was on low that I showed you. On high, they just go out completely, so I'm not even gonna bother. And unfortunately, I really like the form factor of them. They're really cool designed, and they have all these hanging things and standing things and all that stuff. But what good is that if the light, or the primary reason you bought them for, doesn't work? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna open them up and see what kind of batteries are we dealing with inside. This is ridiculous, and this is not tolerable, is I paid real money for them. Let's see if I can open them up. Okay, so that screwdriver didn't fit in completely inside. Let me use this one here. Okay. Screws are not magnetized, neither is my screwdriver. How perfect of a start. And here we're inside this Bell and Howell, whatever you want to call them. And as we see, this is not really a very elaborate circuit. We have two batteries here, which they look quite sizable though. They don't look small. They should do better than they're doing. But they're unfortunately not doing anything good. Let's see if I can take it out of there so I can show you. Batteries are not marked in any way, shape, or form at all. Nope, they're not marked. There's some kind of adhesive or fluid that they coated them with. And let me get my multimeter and measure the battery. So this is the battery here that we want to take a look at. Okay, we put it on, I think 20 should be plenty. Okay, so let's test it. 4 volts, that should be plenty. And the other one, looks like it's a series going on here. 0. 4 volts, this one too. So this should not really happen. This should be better than what it's doing right now. And unfortunately, that's all the circuit that you have inside. Very poorly made. The plastic feels flimsy. That's the input to charge them. That's the logic board. Let me put it closer to the camera so you guys can see it. As you see, that's all it is for it. There's a cap there, looks like. And these are 2 batteries. And unfortunately, this is just not good enough. That's the whole light. And let me flip it on high. On high is even worse. And that's it. And these lights are for nobody. Let me tell you, let me spare you the pain of wasting money on these lights. At least this version. I have other Bell & Howell. I'm not trashing Bell & Howell completely because I have other stuff from them. And it works perfect. I have, you know, spotlights. I have motion detection lights from them. I have solar lights from them. Never had a problem from them. This version here, this Bell & Howell here, which I will show you the version right here on camera if it wants to focus. Model 1436FE-GLS. These are something you should stay away from. Unless you are willing to spend time and a bit more money to modify them and mod the batteries, which I will probably do on the next video, and you guys will see the next video here. Otherwise, they're not worth it. They're not good at all. And yes, I bought them from Walmart, and no, I'm not faulting Walmart for them. They probably have no idea how good these work or how bad. But for now, that's all I had to tell you. Stay away from this version of Bell Howell lights. And we'll see you next video. Probably upgrading these batteries to 18650s. And until then, see ya!